Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Morning Wood. I am so glad you could jump up on my wood. I surely am. It's going to be a throbbing, hardcore, long, pulsating, ejaculating show with a big ending. I don't know if that's true or not. But we're here today. I will introduce the panel in a moment. Tomorrow on the show, we quite possibly we will have Magog if it all works out. Magog's schedule, but I think he will be here for sure. So that'll happen. As always, you can ask questions at the end of the show, and also tip. We're gonna go like an hour and a half today instead of 2 hours. I gotta take my mom to an appointment, so yeah, we're in about 30 minutes early. Anyways, other than that, boom, we're gonna introduce the panel. We're joined by the wonderful, lovely, very talented Girl Does Rant. How you doing?
Goddamn right. How you doing? You opened up with more innuendo than I usually do, man. Nice.
Hell yeah. I'm an innuendo kind of guy. We're also joined by ad-friendly as beer drinking.
That's right, dude. I'm like the resident morning alcoholic on the show. So just good morning, everyone.
He works night shifts, so his mornings is his nights to party.
I do feel a little bit badass and pathetic at the same time, though.
Badass and pathetic.
Like pounding 6 beers at like 7 o'clock in the morning is somehow an achievement and a great failure at the same time.
It is.
It's true.
We're also We're also joined by a very good friend of mine, Anna Manson. What's happening, homie?
Hey man, I've been doing these a lot lately. I'm glad to be joining you, dude.
Yeah, you're filler.
Oh wow. Yeah, at least you're transparent about it, right, with the audience.
Yeah. No, I'm joking. Anna Manson's a good dude. He's our resident faggot.
Yep. I do anything a faggot can do. Yep.
I can be a better faggot than you. No, you can't. Yes, I can.
Yes, I can.
That's an argument between you and D, I think.
Yeah, I think so. We'll have to.
I don't know.
Sorry to interrupt you guys, but are you getting an echo at all? Is anyone else getting an echo?
I fucking hope that's not me. It's like
that's
always,
not me.
It's always me, dude. It's always
me. Me?
Like I got my earphones on and everything, dude.
I don't hear one.
I don't hear one either. So
maybe the audience does. I don't know.
Ask the audience. Yeah.
They don't know.
Wait. Do you have like the chat open in another tab? Or,
no, I don't have. No, I've closed everything else down.
That's strange. All right. People of the audience in the chat, tell us what's going on.
Yeah, because I don't hear an echo, but
I don't either.
There's like a fucking ghost in my goddamn computer. I don't know what's going on with that.
Oh, there it goes. It just stopped.
It was,
all right. That was weird.
Yeah, shit.
It must be. Maybe it's a Hangouts glitch or something. I don't know.
Maybe
it's because you have me on the show. Every single show with me on it has technical problems. It's a known fact.
That's it. It's because you're so powerful.
Yeah.
That's the way it usually is with me too, because I have such a huge ego. And you know, notice how I pause because is he gonna say dick? Is he gonna say something else?
I mean, you do have a huge dick. It's just in the background right now.
Right here, baby.
Yeah. Pimp showed us his dick before the show started.
I know. I was like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that.
That is huge.
Not on the first date.
And it was really shiny, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, wow. It's right. Is that it? Is that it? Ooh.
Oh shit.
You fucking tease.
Yeah, dude.
It's not a penis. It's a
wow. You don't actually have to give that disclaimer, Pimpmunk.
Please don't ban me, YouTube. It's not actually a doc.
Oh yeah, Stephen Wojcicki would probably think it's real, you know?
Why do you call her Stephen? I've never asked you that.
I don't know. I just, you made fun of me for doing it the first time because it was an accident, so now I just do it.
Oh, that's right. You did. You accidentally said Stephen Wojcicki, and that moron needs to get fired. She really does. I hate that person.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me for
totally
a second.
Agree. Yeah, and fuck you too.
Fuck you too, man.
Damn.
Did you know that the humble onion played a key role in India's state elections?
No.
That's what it says right here.
Onion.
The cost of food is a perennial risk for Indian governments, but this time it's rural, not urban voters who revolted. I don't know what that all means. It says the cost of food is same goddamn thing.
They said
here it is. Low onion prices, despite rising input costs, are emerging as a symbol of India's wilder rural discontent. That still don't make much sense to me.
That doesn't make much sense to
So
me.
what?
Like,
People in the cities aren't fucking happy, and what do onions have to do with it? What? Because they have layers? Did these people just see Shrek for the first time? Like, what the fuck's going on here?
Layers, man.
Yeah, layers.
Dude, fucking onions. That's if your problem is like onion related, that just seems kind of weird to me. Like the fucking onions, man.
No.
Damn it.
I don't know if your life is like
You know?
onion centralized. That's very sad.
I know.
Right? Like, oh, the onions. We lost all the onions, you guys.
Like,
Fuck.
if your national crisis can be compared to an onion on any level, like wherever we're really gotten as a society, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have an onion in my asshole right now.
Really? Well, I didn't need to know that, Pimpmunk. You know.
I did.
Yeah, she did.
Okay. All right.
What's your favorite type of? I'm an onion guy, and my favorite onion is Vidalia.
I don't like onions.
Oh God, what is wrong
Yeah.
with you, woman?
I know. I like to cook with them. I'll tell you that. Like for seasoning, I like to cook with them.
And like the red onions, the big purple onions. I don't know why they call them red onions when they're actually purple.
Yeah, that's
to
true.
fuck with your head.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe you're colorblind. Maybe they're red.
I don't fucking distinguish between the onions, dude. Give me all the onions. I don't care what their fucking name is.
Dude,
I'm all
Vidalia
about-
is good because Vidalia is the sweet onion, right? It's got that little sweet taste to it, and it's very good. And especially like steak sauces. Like there's a Vidalia steak sauce that will make my dick hard. It's so good.
Holy
I wouldn't think to combine steak sauce with onions, but
Oh yes,
maybe I'm just
woman.
ignorant.
You are ignorant.
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 I like the way you say ignorant. You said it like I said, ignorant.
I like the way you say it.
Ignorant, baby. See,
Ignorant.
I like all these guys like come around. Pimp don't talk right. The girls be like, yeah, I like it. That's sexy. See? Ignorant, motherfucker.
See, that's how you get ahead. You got to talk like Pim.
That's how the girls get ahead too. Anyways,
what the fuck?
Oh,
Mr. Rant.
Facebook buildings in Menlo Park evacuated after bomb threat, police said. Police investigated a bomb threat near Facebook's California office in Menlo Park and confirmed that no suspicious package or device was found. I'm getting so sick of these fucking fake ass bomb threats.
What is it with the social media focus on these? I mean, we had the attempted shooting at the YouTube headquarters before.
Yeah.
Now we got this. What's with the social media focus all of a sudden?
Because they're fucking with people.
Well, yeah. It's a lot of disgruntled presenters.
Yeah, well, like the YouTube chick, man, that bitch was crazy.
Oh, yeah.
And she was crazy as fuck.
You
And
watched some of her videos?
I did. I watched a couple, and she was nutter, dude.
She was, yeah.
And she was very weird, but she was foreigner, so
Yeah, so they tend to be weird.
yeah, most
You know-
foreigners are retarded.
You know who she reminded me of? You know the guy that they regularly present on DP? The
Yes,
little
Corpse Midget.
Yeah, Corpse Midget. Yeah,
I've
Yeah.
said it a million times that her and Corpse Midget look alike.
totally. Yes, 100%.
Absolutely. The first time I seen it, I was like, dude, that's him.
Everyone
In
who
drag.
watches DP makes that comparison, so yeah, that's a very apt comparison.
Yeah.
It's weird how much they look alike.
I know, right?
But are they like the same kind of culture people?
Culture people.
No, I don't
Culture
believe.
people.
I don't believe that they're from the same country. I think they're both from Eastern Europe, but I don't know if they're.
Well, they're both from Eastern Europe, motherfucker.
Well, they have a similar look, so yeah, you'd think so, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both crazy.
Yeah, that too.
I don't think Corpse Midget would kill anybody though. I think he's innocent. He's an innocent like D.
He's an
I'm
innocent
extremely
crazy.
innocent. I've never done anything wrong.
Yeah,
Ever.
You're
Oh.
a good boy.
yeah, good boy. He's a sweet boy, as Billy would say.
Boy,
Oh,
chuck her up.
Yeah, check that job. Yeah, that's but yeah, these okay. First of all, I just want to say about these people who are attacking social media. Yes, social media has fucked over people. We know that, but this kind of shit, no, that's not the way to get back. The way to get back to them is stay the course.
Yeah, but you're talking about like people, dude. Like you're a YouTuber, so you already know like the messages that you get all the
Yeah,
time,
God,
right? And
yeah.
like even if you're not like a big YouTuber, you're gonna get fucking crazy ass messages. You don't even have to be that big to get crazy messages.
Well, I have a
So
full blown stalker. You know that I have a full blown stalker, dude.
So
Yeah,
I can't even conceive of the sheer magnitude of like threats of violence that you would get to if you were in any position of great notoriety, especially a company like Facebook. How many fucking threats do you think they get? Why did they take this one fucking seriously? I'm wondering how to fucking distinguish between the I'm just gonna put this in the delete bin and this motherfucker's gonna kill me.
That's a good question.
know?
I mean, that is actually a good point you're making, because I get a lot of, because I get a lot of messages, weird messages, like people send them cut your fucking head off and shit like that. Most of them I just delete, but there's been a couple that's caught my fucking attention. Like,
Hey, you told them you wouldn't share our private conversations.
yeah. Do what? Oh, okay. What are you talking about? I got you now.
There's a joke.
You lost
here.
me
I
for a
don't get
second.
it.
I got you now.
Ew.
Yeah, there you go. But anyways, see, there's this one dude though. He's actually, I was in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and this motherfucker showed up outside my hotel making videos.
Yikes, dude.
And he's contacted my mother.
Oh.
He's like created thousands and thousands of accounts. And he's the type you got to take serious. You got to watch out for. And people want me to get a PO box. No, because this dude would literally send me a thumb or something.
Fucking thumb.
They'd cut off his ear and send it to you.
Yeah, I mean,
Have you had to file a police report or anything like that?
I should, to be honest with you.
Yeah, honestly, at the point where he's like contacting your mom, yeah, maybe.
Yeah. But it's really hard to like do anything because there's JJ Talks, right? Who's another YouTuber. There was a dude who lived way out of her state, came to her state and messaged her and took a picture of her apartment.
Jeez.
Oh, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude. I mean, and she still couldn't do anything police wise.
How the fuck?
Because she couldn't prove it.
That's crazy.
So it's really insane. So it's really hard to like until the motherfucker shows up and put a bullet in my goddamn head. Oh, there's your proof.
Yeah.
But the dude is weird, man. He's made contact with a bunch of my friends and shit. So he's fucking crazy. So I watch out for him. But
what is he trying to do? Like,
I don't know.
He's a maniac. Like, he's just trying to fuck with Pimpmunk, and I'm sure he fucks with plenty of other people online that we just don't know about.
But here's the thing. We've looked and looked and looked and come to find out this dude's been following me for like 5 years.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's not just one that's gonna go away. And and so he's fucking nuts. And if they ever get here's the deal. Like when he was he messaged one of my friends at the hotel, can I come to the hotel and hang out with you guys? And my friend like, what did I tell him? I tell him no. Because here's the deal. If I knew he would have been downstairs, I would have went down there and whooped his fucking ass. However, I'm seriously, I would have, because that's the kind of temper I got back, and I try to control that, but I would have at that moment.
Sure.
But that would have been dumb, because who's to say that he wouldn't have come in and like shot some of my fucking fans that were there to see me?
That's true, yeah.
And it could just make things like worse long term, because then he'd just obsess over you harder.
Yeah, so what do? You try to ignore it, and then if you do respond, of course, people say, oh, you're triggered. Well, this motherfucker's constantly fucking with me. Of course I'm triggered. But yeah, it's crazy.
It's kind of fucked up though, because you gotta look at it in the context of what you're doing though. Like everyone who's in a situation of like being a public figure has to accept that like that is gonna be something that you have to at some point in your fucking life consider.
You gotta deal with it.
It's like if you work with bees, you have to be concerned if whether or not you're gonna get stung, right? So like, this is sort of just you're jumping off into the fucking deep end, dude, when you put yourself online. Like I was getting into big fights with my family about a video that came out recently of a girl walking down the street, and it's basically her father recording her. She's a 10-year-old child. She's like, my kid was caught bullying in school, and this is how I'm punishing her. And I'm like, holy fucking shit, you narcissistic fuck. Like you want to like show off how badass you are as a parent for views and clicks
at the expense of your child.
At the expense of
humiliate
literally
her.
a 10-year-old child. And they're like, oh, well, they can't see her face. And I'm like, boom, here are like multiple articles from the whole entire like states all over the fucking nation with her face. This fucking 10-year-old's face. Like, dude, you just like shamed your child to the entire nation. And you think that's good parenting.
That's great. There was this video. Whoa, did he get robotic or is that me?
No, I heard that for a little bit.
Okay. There was this black woman on Facebook who beat her damn child, right? And because her child it was a guy whipped his child's ass really hard because she was twerking. And she made twerking videos. So he beat her ass on video and said, look, this is what. Yeah. And my mom was like, fuck, she seen that video. She was like, come here. What can you do about this? Like, I got all this power on the internet.
Wow.
You know, my mom thinks I'm way bigger than I am.
Yeah.
She's like, what can you do about this? I was like, Mom, I can't do shit about it. You know, it's bad, but I can't. But the sad thing was I read through the comments and people were saying, oh, this is a good parent. This is a good parent.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. What is it with people that they have this severe disconnect when it comes to seeing abuse on the internet and like noting the fact that, yes, it's abuse. Like we had the same thing happen when we had that Daddy of Five scandal. Yep. You guys remember?
God,
and
it
I was
took
just
them
thinking
of them. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. And it took them forever to get to a point where somebody said, well, wait a minute. Like this is very clearly, this is a narcissistic family. These kids are being abused. And it says something that it took so long and so much of it before anybody kind of noticed.
It's crazy. It is fucking insane. It's like the shush factor on the internet. Like, what the fuck are we doing here, man? Report this shit.
It's fucking wild.
It's crazy. And that was abuse, by the way. A lot of I've seen some people say, well, that really was abuse. It was kind of acting. No, that was abuse.
No, that was abuse.
Well, I think that we're just living in the infancy of our new paradigm here on social media. Like parents in the future are going to look at parents who put their fucking kids on social media and they're going to be like, obviously that's a fucking bad idea. We thought about this, but these parents haven't fucking considered the gravity of the decisions that they're making when they just put their kids on the internet. Like
that's true.
Yeah, because that shit's forever. You know, a lot of people don't think that, you know, you post something, oh, that's done, it's over. No, that's ink, man. That's not pencil. That's ink.
That's like getting a tattoo on your fucking face. Like that. It's like the same level of consideration should apply, you know? Do you really want to do this?
Yeah. Do you want people to see your kid be humiliated for the rest of their fucking life? Because that's what's happening. That's what's going to fucking happen.
Well, I think it's going to get worse too.
One of the responses I got was, oh, but what about all these kids killing themselves out there? I'm like, don't you think that like she might consider killing herself because she's been like shamed across the nation? Like that might make her kill herself.
Do you think the internet is to blame?
Oh, no, I just think people are stupid.
Nah, I think people don't do a good enough job to parent their children.
But I also, here's the thing. I said this the other day, and I'll say it again. In my opinion, the internet is the most beautiful thing, the greatest invention of all time. But it's also the worst invention of all time. It's the perfect example of a double-edged sword.
I think it's just bad because it gives people who don't have very much perspective just an echo chamber for whatever bullshit is in their head. So I don't know that if it's like necessarily the internet's fault. I think it just gives really stupid people a playground to be really stupid publicly.
A platform. Yeah, it definitely gives them a platform. And that's okay. Like when I was a kid, I know this shit was happening when we were kids, but we didn't hear about it.
It's because did you have internet when you were a kid?
No, I didn't have
I didn't get internet until a little later in my life as well.
I guess I'm the only one here who did.
Yeah, you were raised on the internet. I mean, see, that's the crazy thing too. If you think about it, the kids today know nothing but the internet, so they don't know the fun shit about VCRs.
Here's the thing, though. I didn't have internet until I was like 11 or so years old, and I know that's pretty young, but it's not as young as
I was 24.
It's not as young as they get it today at like 5 years old, 6 years old.
Yeah, kids come out with a fucking iPhone.
Yeah,
I think something major. something major to consider about this whole like experiential evolution of social media and like how it applies to us. Like I grew up in the generation that had to wait for images to load over like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
To jerk off, dude.
Yeah.
I couldn't even.
I think
There was no
tip
video.
of a nipple.
I see a tip.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I remember seeing on cable back when I was a kid, the Playboy channels and shit. They were all floppy and shit. I figured out a way how to watch it though. If you actually had one of those, what's the TVs that were the dial on it?
Yeah,
you could actually have those. Yeah, you could fix that motherfucker to where it'd be black and white, it'd be wavy, but you could see it.
Yeah.
And so you're like in between the channels or some shit?
Yeah, dude, you get in between the channels. Yes, exactly.
What the fuck?
Dude, you go in between the channels and you dial it in, like, and you could pick that shit up. I used to watch all the pay-per-view movies, the boxing, the rap. I used to watch all that shit like that.
See, back in those days, it was more about the audio for me. Because it was all squiggly, right? Like you could only occasionally see a tit, so you had to like submerge yourself into the experience by like
power of imagination.
Listening to yeah, exactly.
I used to live in an apartment complex, right? And we got our cable cut off. So I went, but I knew where the cable was on the wall on the outside, right? But they had these metal boxes. So my ass went to the part of the house, the apartment it was in my room, by the way. I cut a hole. I went through the wall into where the cable was, and I hooked the fucking cable up,
dude.
And we went and look that shit. We never got caught. Never got caught. My mom didn't even know I did it. And one night she walked in, like, "How the fuck are you watching cable?"
I found it.
I drywalled that shit up, put a poster over. I never forget the poster. It was a Green Bay Packer poster too. Yeah, because I'm a Packers fan. So anyway, yeah, I was a fucking little criminal from day one. But the internet is fucking crazy. I do believe it does. I sometimes wish some people didn't have the platform.
I think it takes a little empathy out of situations for people like coming online. I think it like makes you a little less empathic.
Oh, definitely
empathetic. Yeah,
empathetic. It takes empathy. It immunes you to shit, because now I see crazy shit and I'm like, it's I've seen this before. I wish they still had the shock value in me. Like it takes a lot to shock me now.
You know what gets me every time though is like cute animal videos.
Yeah.
Like cat, a dog. Like I will sit there and I'll get fucking teary eyed and shit. I'll have the emotional response just because I'm like scrolling through Facebook.
But now I'm an emotional bitch.
Fuck you, internet.
I'm an emotional bitch, dude. The other day I was sitting here squalling like a little baby because I was watching the new season of The Ranch. And they killed off Rooster, because Rooster got in trouble for sexual harassment, the guy who plays Rooster. So, but they killed him. He died. And oh shit, I'm giving spoiler alert.
I don't watch. I don't know.
Fuck it, I don't care. He died. And Ashton Kutcher finally proved to the world that this motherfucker can act. Because he when he was crying and shit, I was sitting there going, "Oh, Ashton."
You want to give him a hug, like
I did. I wanted to hug that motherfucker. I was like, "I'm so sorry you lost your brother." And Sam Elliott cried, and that's a manly man, right?
I kind of want to walk into you doing that.
Yeah,
just walk into you crying.
Well, that's every time I look at my penis too. Oh God damn! What?
Do you call it Ashton also, or?
Yeah, I call my dick Ashton.
Yeah.
Ashton, but specifically Kutcher though.
Actually, I call it Chris Angel because it disappears on me all the fucking.
Oh no!
Oh no! I get that,
dude. I have a sex change every time I take a shower. Yeah, shrinkage is a bitch.
Pimpmunk, I think that's your favorite joke of all time.
Well, dude, I'm a comedian. You gotta tell the same joke all the time. If you don't like it, walk the fuck out.
On dick jokes never get old. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
The show is called The Morning Wood.
Yes,
it's a show named after an erection.
That's going to be a t-shirt, by the way. It's the show named after an erection. It's going to be a t-shirt. It will be out soon. Also, the video t-shirt will be out. My dick t-shirt will be out, and a Cigarra Fire t-shirt will be out. So we're about to have merch. So yes, everybody's been asking for it. So yes, I know which shirt's going to sell the most. The Cigarra Fire shirt. I know. But
Cigguras.
I may do a Mississippi shirt. I don't know. It depends on if people want a Mississippi shirt.
How do you spell Mississippi?
Mississippi, you spell Mississippi, Mississippi.
So MISHSHIPPY.
However, I don't know. We'll figure that out.
Mississippi.
Actually, I say Mississippi. Actually, I say Mississippi, but I said it one time. I said Mississippi one time, and everybody thinks I say Mississippi, so that's fine. But yes, we will be having merch pretty soon. I hope anyway. Animaster is going to help me do that too. And by the way, OBS, I am getting it down. I'm getting it down. I'm learning it. Thanks to Ben and Animaster. They took me on Skype the other day and gave me a crash course. And I was really, really high.
Yeah, he was high, but he got it though.
I was after the shows when I get really fucked up. And they got me after the show, and I was like, hey, bro, you gonna do this shit? but I'm a fast learner, so.
But it's very useful. You'll wonder how you ever did without it, honestly.
Yeah. So starting Monday, we will be doing the OBS. And I don't know if I'm going to Twitch Monday.
I think that you should stay on YouTube for a bit before.
I may stay on YouTube for at least, a little bit. Yeah.
Make the announcement that you're moving over to Twitch and, first.
Out there pretty cool. Yeah.
Because that's going to be rough for me, dude. I have no affiliation with Twitch whatsoever.
Well, the good thing about Twitch is, like she said earlier, she would host my channel. I know DP's going to host it.
I will too.
He will. Jeff Holiday even mentioned that he would host it. So I have a lot of people hosting it. And that means, gets more people over there.
I honestly think it's much easier to network on it as well than YouTube. Like, it's much easier to do each other favors that way and help each other out.
Their instant DM system, as compared to YouTube's, which is basically non-existent, is like amazing. It's so much better.
I've forgotten YouTube even had a DM because it's stuck so much I never use it anymore. I used to.
To be entirely honest,
I have never fucked with that shit. Ever.
They don't even have a DM system, to be entirely honest.
It used to have something like that cobbled together that worked, but not in a time.
It used to be like an inbox system. Remember that?
Yeah.
And they've got this whole new, like where you publish shit. It don't make no damn sense.
Oh yeah, like I know what you're talking about. It's like a stream, but it's like a pre-recorded video.
Yeah, and
shit. Or basically a blog post now. You can basically
you do have a blog on YouTube now.
Yeah, which is kind of useful.
It could be if people looked at it.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, anyways, and the one thing I do like about Twitch, notifications, people get them.
Yeah,
it's true. Yeah, it's way better, way better.
And there is another good site, BitChute. However, BitChute does have its issues. One of its issues is the search bar. It does not. Red Eye exposed that one night. You start searching and Pimpmunk doesn't pop up at all. And
there's some drama going on with BitChute anyway right now.
Do what? Is this drama? I didn't know that.
Oh no, yeah. I think didn't they fucking take it down? I have a BitChute and I put all my fucking videos on there, and I went back like after a long time and there was like this message that it was like taken down or some shit.
Yeah.
I know Patreon basically de-Patreon them. I think for users on BitChute, they've basically been deleting accounts off Patreon for certain people that they don't agree with.
It's true. A lot of
Patreon's becoming a motherfucker,
too.
man. I love and see Patreon. If people stop being my Patreon, that's gonna hurt.
No,
Pimpmunk. Have you considered? Have you seen that everyone's been making that using that website Subscribestar as like an alternative recently?
I have not seen.
I haven't seen that. What is that?
YouTube started one. A lot of people have been starting one. Like the YouTube Saints, Jeff and Nick, they've started one. Like because they've lost people to Patreon's bad business practices, they opened that up.
Gotta use it as like a backup for the people who don't want to use Patreon.
Yeah, it's like the same thing. They even have Discord integration, dude. So you can do that.
I'll tell you what. Hit me a link on that, buddy.
Oh yeah, I'll send you a link on Twitter.
Yeah, I will definitely look into that because as GDR here knows and Animancer and anybody who does YouTube knows, since YouTube went fucking retarded, we have to depend on fans and viewers.
Absolutely, yeah.
And it's, I mean, without them, we can't go. I mean, I'm lucky. Like I said, I'm a smaller YouTuber, But like Paul said that day, and other people said, I've got connections, right? I know a lot of bigger YouTubers who give me a platform so people know me, and I actually have a hardcore fan base. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. You can be successful and not have millions and millions of subscribers. It's just it's what kind of fan base you have.
Yeah.
It's just,
and honestly,
it's extra fucking difficult because they literally ripped the money out of your pocket.
Yeah.
That's like exactly what fucking happened. It's like, fuck your ad revenue.
Yeah.
You're never gonna get monetized.
Yep.
And
that's all that they literally took. You basically got an extremely large pay cut.
And they took like 5,000 or like 5,000 or 6,000 of my subs away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
are they still they're still doing the auto unsub for a lot of people. I'm still getting messages that are like, hey, I got unsubscribed for you. I never asked to.
And every time you make a video, you lose subs.
Instantly. Yeah, instantly too. So, because I've had people be like, "Oh, you're just naturally losing people because they're not into your videos," and I know that's sort of. Well, I mean, in my case, that's sort of the case because I've moved away from the stuff that really made me popular. But at the same time, you can't tell me that I'm going to lose 40 subs in the course of 10 seconds after uploading something.
Oh, check this out. Okay, I was on DP one night or something and had a big bust of fans come subscribe, right? It's like 1,000 people. Mm-hmm. Awesome, cool. The next day, I lost 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, total bullshit. That's their design. Yeah, you can't convince me otherwise.
I've noticed too is that when you start losing subscribers on YouTube, it's really, really hard to gain any momentum back because YouTube just keeps unsubscribing people from you more and more every time you upload.
And like me, like Ben today's a poor Pimpmunk's been hit by YouTube because every time I start getting like momentum, I get suspended. I get that. It's like they're just big. And I used to think when people start talking about the list, I was like, oh, that's bullshit. Ain't no fucking black.
There's a list.
But there is a list.
Oh, there's a list. Yeah.
There is a list, and I'm on that motherfucker.
It's true.
So let me ask you this, because I hear people bitch about YouTube all the time, but I'm curious because I don't hear this question asked a lot. Like, what would you do if you inherited the company, right? Like, if you were the one in charge, how would you run the fucking thing? If you were to just make all the changes,
I'd bring it back. I'd bring it back to the Wild West days of YouTube. I really would. Because I believe that that's what YouTube was about. It was about people and their opinions. It was about people and their art.
That's what made it special and different from fucking, cable and all this other shit that had so much corporate attention put on it,
Of course.
Yeah, but what if an advertisement gets placed on like an ISIS beheading video or something like that? Some fucked up shit.
Oops.
Don't put that shit on YouTube. Have strict guidelines on that shit.
What would be your response as the
I'd take it off
company, though?
Oops. I'd take it off and apologize. Yeah.
I wouldn't even fucking apologize. I'd be like, dude, it's a fucking internet, dude. Like,
see, you know what? That's
we
a fair
removed
point
the video.
Too. That's a fair point too. Yeah.
It is a fair point. But here's the thing. That whole we got to do it because of advertisers is bullshit. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the advertisers aren't going to go anywhere. They say that they made the claim that they will, but if you kept doing it, people still watching, they're going to stay. Because that's money for them. They use the fear tag or scare tag to like, oh, we're going to take our ads away if you don't stop this. So YouTube got stupid. But if YouTube would have kept on course, I guarantee you they would have stayed.
It's true. They caved, and now they show that they're willing to buckle, and now the advertisers are they're bitches now. They'll make them do whatever they want. They basically
no, it's YouTube's plan.
Oh, really?
It's part of it. Yeah, I think so. And I mean, the trouble is that regardless of what YouTube's plan might be, and I do think that Pimp is right in that it's orchestrated in a way, it's spreading to other platforms. So you're making other platforms like the Tumblr debacle we're having with porn right now be totally reactionary when this stuff happens. So they find, they've had kiddie porn on the site for a while now, and people have been trying to get Tumblr to take it down. Mm-hmm. And they don't react to it until iTunes noticed and took them off the Apple Store. Mm-hmm. And that's when they freaked out. And instead of banning the bots and the accounts that were spreading this shit around, it's like, no, let's just take off our 99% off the site for porn and fan art of porn and stuff,
They basically freaked out and overcorrected. This is like what you don't want to do when you hydroplane, like
exactly.
like you're gonna spin and fucking crash, and that's kind of what they're doing now.
YouTube is trying to be old TV. That's what they're doing. That's what they're like. Okay, old media. They're trying to be old media and old TV. Because look at here. See, it used to back in the day when YouTubers were popular, YouTubers were running the scene. You could go to the front page and independent news guys like Secular Talk and whoever you want would have thousands and thousands of views. CNN would maybe have 100.
Yeah.
Now go to the front page. CNN has thousands and thousands of views, and the little news guy has nothing.
Nothing weird about that.
I think that
no, you still got like massive views going to some of these content creators, and that's because they do have people supporting them, allowing them to make
because
like,
they built on what they built before.
Yeah, and that's the thing I was just about to say too. When it comes to like these types of content creators, I think that YouTube is actually glad in the long run that the adpocalypse happened, and the reason for that is because they used to have to give their creators a fair wage for the views that they got and all that type of shit. But now they've put that onto the fans instead. Now the fans are the ones who have to support the fucking creators, and YouTube doesn't have to do jack shit. They don't have to give the creators like good money for what they fucking do.
And you know what? And I'm kind of okay with that part if that's what they want to do. But at least give us an opportunity to give the small, the people who are coming up that notify their subs. Well, I don't understand that part. I don't understand why they stopped notifying subscribers and why they're taking subs away. That part always gets me.
Because they want to force you off. They want to force a particular kind of content creator off their platform without looking. And here's the thing, okay? I'm going to sound a little bit conspiratorial here. Okay. And I realize, but the coincidence is just too weird. When the auto unsub issue started, about when you guys said like 3 years ago, right? It's been going on.
Yeah.
And people started noticing and started keeping track of the fact that YouTube was very likely intentionally doing this to people. They had very coincidentally, they had a completely different unsubscribe bug come out. I don't know if you guys remember that. It was the one where like if you went to a YouTuber and you clicked on sub, it actually counted for 2 or something like that. You guys remember that?
Yeah,
like a year ago?
I remember. Yeah. I remember a little something about that.
Yeah, and that issue came out, and it came out big just as the former auto unsub thing was getting out there. And it completely sidetracked the main issue. And I swear to God, maybe people will think I'm crazy. I think that was I think that was an intentional move to call attention away from the actual unsub issue.
Oh no, I believe you.
Sounds legit to me. Honestly, that is a second conspiracy, especially with all the shit that I've been seeing. And a lot of the viewers who don't do YouTube may look at it as like, oh, they're crazy. But if you're a YouTuber and you're seeing the analytics, you're seeing all this shit, and you see what's going on, you figure out she's. I don't think you're too far off.
Well, my question is this: because it's not conspiratorial. I agree with you. I don't think it's even crazy. I don't think it's crazy for you to imagine that these companies would just start doing whatever the fuck they wanted to do. And that goes into my question: is what checks and balances are in place to ensure any kind of behavior from these companies like Facebook and YouTube, Google, whatever. Like, if YouTube wanted to, isn't it entirely their prerogative? They could just kick you off their fucking platform. They could literally right now just say no. Like every time fucking Pimpmunk shows up, delete. Well,
they are.
They're pretty much doing that effectively. But I mean, what's to stop them from even doing that?
I know.
To me, it seems like the incentive of a company is to increase its profit margin, and if they're not, there's no rule that they can't just totally fuck you over. What's to prevent
file
them
a lawsuit
from totally
against
manipulating it? I don't think so. Like, how could you if they're just like, we're gonna change our algorithms?
Wouldn't that be a little bit more bad press than they'd want though?
Dude,
yeah, I think so.
This outrage culture,
yeah,
is
but
similar to what Patreon's doing.
But do they have to? They don't. I'm not saying they have to be overt about it. They could totally be subversive and be like, we're just gonna implement these algorithms and we're gonna say that they're gonna do these things. But like you guys are noticing.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
you guys are noticing all these things.
Maybe that's end game though. Maybe that's end game that they eventually will get to a point where you're like, oh, you know what? We don't have to be sneaky about this shit anymore. Let's start kicking them off because we've gone long enough. And maybe this is just a precursor. Yeah, that's true. They do.
Exactly. Like
Twitter.
I know, like Alex Jones, right? Alex Jones. Like, as much as people fucking hate him,
he got fucked over.
Oh, he got fucked bad.
I'm like, dude, to me that just looked like, oh my God, these media corporations have so much power. They can do whatever they want. There's no recourse. He can't come back. He's done. He's done.
But he's got that reputation, so a lot of people sweep that under the rug. But people like us who stand up for freedom of speech and all that good shit know that he got fucked over.
It's true.
Yeah.
Now,
despite how you feel about him, and I do think he's a giant cock. Yeah, he did.
He's bigger than this fucking fake penis I got over here.
Isn't it sad when people like us? Isn't it sad when people like us have to be the ones who stand up for Alex Jones, like not getting banned on these?
But I feel a little dirty.
But it's not even standing up against Alex Jones. Like you could still fucking vociferously fucking hate that guy as to your heart's content. And you could be happy that he's been removed off the internet. It doesn't fucking matter. That's not the important question. The important question is how much fucking power do these fucks really have?
Exactly.
Oh,
if, don't apply it to Alex Jones. Just forget that part of it. But just remember that this company did this like unilaterally and with a whole bunch of other people doing pretty much the same thing to just nuke a guy off the internet. And now say they can't do that to you. They can do that to you. Apparently,
they can do it. You're right. I don't know. I mean, there's nothing stopping them from doing it.
Yeah, it's basically how far are you gonna let them shove the dick in? How deep does it have to go before you start
going all the way?
Stop fucking me?
And that's the reason when we had Paul on the other day, he said something very smart, and I agree 100%. That's the reason, and I have stopped calling myself this a long time ago. I do not call myself a YouTuber anymore. I call myself a content creator because you do not need to rely on YouTube only. You create your content, put it on YouTube, put it on BitChute, Facebook, Twitter, put it everywhere. Use every platform you possibly can. And yes, YouTube's a big tool, but you figure other things out because YouTube is fuckery.
Yeah, YouTube is a big tool in more ways than one.
Yeah, I used to think that it was, and I think it was true that it was better to focus on one platform like YouTube or whatever when you were getting out there. But it really doesn't pay anymore. I think you really are right that you should be spreading yourself out there.
Yeah, you have to. You have to, and that's the reason I'm moving. This show will be on Twitch. Now we'll still be doing YouTube stuff. I may even create like a once a week show for YouTube, and I'm also going to be doing some Facebook shit. I'm going to do a Facebook show, I think. So I'm going to be doing a lot of different things to get out there.
That's a very smart thing to do, dude. Like, I don't think anyone who's making a new show should keep themselves shackled down to any platform, not just Twitch, not just YouTube. Like, I advocate for people to move over to Twitch and give it a try, but I don't consider it my home. Like
it's got its issues as well. Yeah. So definitely.
And one more thing I'm gonna be doing pretty soon. A not safe for work show on Chatterbait.
Oh.
Can
I come?
Yes, you can come alive.
Do Pornhub too. Pornhub had some pretty good shade to throw at this whole Tumblr situation. I saw some pretty good memes.
People are telling me to get on there.
I was on Chatterbait the other night and I seen this one group doing a fucking show. And they had guests and they were doing it. And it was pretty cool, actually. And they weren't fucking, but the one girl did get naked, but they weren't, it was pretty. So I'm thinking, hey, a not safe for work show would be good on there. And, I used to do those private shows where I had a lot of craziness going on. I had training.
That would be awesome.
I had one.
Did you get naked on your private show?
I didn't.
Oh, then I'm not buying it.
But there's a lot of people who did get naked. And I will get naked for you.
Ooh.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Naked for me.
After the show, pimp. Okay, we'll talk.
I'll show you my little willy. By the way, this is called YouTube flirting. This chick wouldn't wipe her ass on me in reality.
But I might. I don't know.
You're saying this is all just a dream.
Just a dream.
Don't sell yourself short, man.
I'm gonna wake up.
Oh no, I get more pussy by accident. Most people do on purpose, baby.
Yeah, Pimpmunk just falls into it every day.
I fall into it. I remember I told a dude that one time. I actually told a dude face to face. You're like, man, you ain't getting no pussy. I'm like, boy, I get more pussy by accident than you do on purpose. We end up fighting too. I won, by the way. D, how many beers is that this morning?
A lot.
We from now on, every time D is on, we're gonna do a beer count.
Yes, do the beer count. I have to have beer though.
And so here's the thing, I can do it now with the OBS. I can actually have a counter up on top. And ding.
Speaking of OBS, I'm working on some art for you right now.
Oh, awesome.
I'm not very good. I'm not very good, but I'm trying.
You are trying. Good. D is actually a very, very talented guy. He actually created some old shirts I used to have, and actually I may get him to create some new ones.
All right, let me give you my concept. Right, we're gonna do like a creative board process here, real quick. So what do you guys think about the morning wood? You see an image of like a stump of a tree that's been chopped down, right? And he's got like a twig holding a coffee mug, and the mug looks scared as fuck, but the wooden stump looks horny.
Oh my god. That sounds non-consensual. I like it. I like it.
As long as there's no penises, actual penises, I'm cool.
Is there coffee in the mug?
No, yeah, no actual dicks.
It looks like the stump is about to rape the mug. That's what I'm going.
Is the mug leaking any coffee over the stump, suggestively?
Do you know what? I might add some little driblets.
Oh, man. That's my creative addition to this project.
I approve of the driblets.
The driblet?
It's hard to say when you're drunk.
Yeah, but it's a good way to be.
Yeah.
I'll read you. Well, I usually don't read whenever I come on where we talk about the Alex Jones thing. I don't know, dude. I don't know what we'll talk about. I didn't know we were going to talk about this today.
Do you still have more articles? Do you still have tabs?
I do.
Yeah.
5 dead and 4 injured after gunman opens fire in Brazilian cathedral.
Shit.
For what?
The suspect shooter killed 4 and wounded 4 others before killing himself following a mass at a cathedral in Campinas, Brazil. I can't say words right. On Tuesday, police have not confirmed a motive.
Bad enough you got to sit in church all day, but then some lunatic comes in and guns you down.
So this dude like barrels into what I'm assuming is a Catholic cathedral in Brazil.
Yeah.
And fucking guns a bunch of motherfuckers down. There was 5 dead and like 4 injured, or
4 and 4 basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he just blows his brains out.
Yeah, they always kill themselves, man.
Mission complete.
Maybe one of the fucking priests fucked his kid or something like that. I don't know.
Maybe, but why take it out on the other people?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Hey, dude, the dude fucking snapped. I mean, you know, I do think everyone has a breaking point to where they would totally fucking lose their mind.
True.
That's true.
Like, how do you never know until you're in that moment of a complete psychotic break that you're in one, or fuck, maybe you never know you're in that moment. You're like,
maybe
dead.
You're like blacked out. Yeah.
I think I agree. I think everyone does have that point. I almost reached that point at one point. Yeah, I was actually planning on a murder when I was 14 years old.
I planned to murder too.
No, I was gonna murder my stepfather.
Jeez.
Yeah, he beat my mom from the age of 4 years old till she finally left him when I was 14. He was the first man ever beat up, like really beat up, and I was scared of him my whole life, and I was afraid of this man. But my mom was walking funny one day, and I asked her, and she wouldn't tell me what was wrong. But her friend told me that her husband at the time kneed her in her vagina.
The fuck?
Yeah, and so that for some reason that clicked. I mean, something just fucking snapped in me. So I walked over to him. I said, "If you ever touch her again, we're gonna fight." I said, "This is what I said to him." I said, "Bill Starnes," because that was his name. He's a dead man now. I told him, "If you ever touch her again, we're gonna fight." He's all, "Boy, you ain't gonna do shit." And I understand this man was 6'5", weighed about 350 pounds. He was like a big man. Now at this time, I was in shape because I was playing football and all this shit, and I was ready. So one night he come in, he slaps her. I tackle him and go into the closet. Well, I get scared. My mom told me, run next door. I run next door to the apartment next door. Well, he comes over and kicks her back door in.
Fuck shit. What the fuck, dude?
What a psycho.
Yeah, he says, "You want to be a man? I'm about to treat you like a man." And that's when I said, all right, here we go. This is the moment. He hit me so fucking hard. I went down on the couch. Well, when he kicked that door in, the door got jammed, the back door of the apartment. My mom and their friends couldn't get in. It was just me and him in the apartment.
Wow, that's crazy.
And he was on top of me, beating the shit out of me. Well, they ran around the apartment thing, and by the time they got to the front door, I had flipped him, and I was on top of him, and I beat him. He was bleeding, blood was going everywhere, teeth. I was
good.
This motherfucker, and I don't remember what I was saying, but my mom was like, "Oh my God, get him off of me! He's gonna kill him." Well, there's this big black woman. Her name was Vanessa. She was next door neighbor. She grabbed my mom and said, "Nope, give him a minute."
Yeah.
Oh,
fucking A.
Shit.
That's what she said. She said, "Give him a minute."
I'm imagining this like cinematically in my mind, like a Tarantino film.
Yeah, dude. Honestly,
It's kind of like, but she did. She grabbed my mom and give him a minute. She knew what was going on. She knew all the stuff was happening, and I beat him up bad. Well, like I said, I was just a kid. I ran away that night.
yeah.
I ended up getting caught in Louisiana. I ran two states away. But we get caught when I come back. So like I said, something snapped in me. Well, a couple of weeks went by, and we'd be sitting there eating dinner, and I'd just be staring at him. Just staring at him. He looked at mom and said, "Make him stop." He's scared. Well, I already had the knife. I had bought the knife from a friend.
Oh,
I was
shit.
gonna cut his throat when he was asleep.
Oh.
My uncle comes to my mom and says, "Leave him now." And she says, "Well," she said, "Well, I'm scared." She said, "Leave him now, or your boy's about to commit something. You're about to do something he's going to regret." He can see it in me. He said he's going to kill him. And that was, I mean, that was it. There was no, it wasn't just thought. I was literally going to kill this man. And didn't care. Well, mom finally left him, and shit. My mom ended up, when I was 19, met the greatest man in the fucking world.
Sweet.
But that's my hero in there. My mom, that woman went through hell. He tied her to a tree one time. She was butt naked. He left, went to the beer store, came back, threw full beer cans at her.
Part of me wishes you'd stabbed him.
Yeah,
it wouldn't have been good.
You know what pinto beans is, right?
Yeah.
Pinto beans, right? He made my mom cook a pot of pinto beans every night. Doesn't matter if we eat them or not. He made her cook them every night. Well, one night he comes in, takes a pot, and pours a whole pot of beans on top of her head.
The fuck?
Dude.
What the fuck?
He beat her up so bad. One time he took her hand, laid it on the table, took a screwdriver, and stabbed and slammed her hand, stabbed her in the breast.
The fuck?
He was one of the meanest men you would ever meet. She left him several times. Well, one time she left him. He calls her and says, "You come back now." She says, "I'm not coming back to you." He said, "Well, John looked," I was 10 years old. He said, "John looked real nice getting on the bus this morning in his yellow shirt. If you want him to get off that bus this afternoon, you better come back to me before the school ends."
What the fuck?
And he would have done it. I remember when I was 6 years old, man, crawling into the bedroom, at my mom's bedroom, getting under the bed and holding her hand with blood dripping off of it.
Oh, man.
Jesus, dude.
We went through a horror story. And so, but yeah, I'm glad that I didn't murder the man. I really
He's fucking dead now, right? You said?
Yeah, he died.
Dead?
He died a miserable death. When the day he died, he had lost both of his legs, one of his arms, and the other arm couldn't work.
Every once in a while, I believe in karma.
Yeah.
Dude.
He was a horrible
Doesn't
human
come
being.
soon enough, dude. Like some people like that shouldn't fucking exist.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, there's
Christ.
stories about that man that would fucking scare you, dude. He killed people, man. And got away with it. He was a fucking. She married a monster. He was a monster. True evil. See, there is evil out there, not biblical shit, but real people who are just mean. I do believe some people are just mean.
Yeah.
It's like a natural thing. Like I kind of think of it like these fucking people just emerge into existence. Like they're born just like anybody fucking else, but there's like a twisted fucking nature to their existence that, it may not be repairable. Like you can't just, there's no pill.
Oh, I don't believe he was fixable. I don't believe he was.
I think we all want to pretend. I think a lot of people want to pretend that, a lot of the time when this happens is because that person had a terrible or abusive childhood or some other trauma. But no, you're right. Sometimes people are just born mean.
Yeah, I think they're just mean.
Something wrong up there.
Yeah, something's just snapped in their head, and they're just mean.
Like there are certainly formative experiences that contribute to that kind of behavior, but I do think on a base, like natural, like genetic fucking level, like down to the neurophysiology of these people's brains, like there are people that are born that don't have any other choice but to be exactly what they are, fucking horrible, sadistic,
and I'm sorry, I almost teared up
human beings.
Like doing that, but I almost teared up there for a minute, so I'm sorry.
Oh no, dude, it's fucking cool. That's rough, man. That's a rough story.
Oh, dude, it was hell, man. And that's the reason, like, that's my hero in there, because that woman went through so much shit, and she will be telling some of her story this Sunday on a special Patreon show. She's going to be interviewed by Landon and stuff's going to talk to her. And her story is amazing. I think her story would make a fucking documentary, because she doesn't mind me saying this because it's been years, but she was raped by two men one time. They put cigarettes out on her, hung her over a bridge, beat her,
Wow.
Yeah, it was bad. This woman, her whole life was beat on, abused on, and she just kept going.
She grew up in like a rough place, or yeah.
Well, no, it's just I see what, and here's nothing. Her dad was her hero, and her dad and her was so close. And when he died, when she was like, I think she was like 19 or something, her mother was so jealous of the relationship.
Oh Jesus,
her mother was mean to her. Like I talked about this the other day. My mom had cancer, ovary cancer, 6-inch tumor on her ovary. She called her mom and said, "I got cancer." Her mother said, "No, you don't."
Yeah, I've known people like that.
So this woman, like I said, my mom's went through so much shit, but she just kept going. Kept going and kept going. When she got with my real father cheated on her, and he hit on her, but not like this other guy. But she left him, and she was a young mother. I was 4 years old. This guy promised her the world. She got with him, in 11 years of hell. That's how it happens. And people are like, why did she leave? Because he would kill me. He would have killed me.
Yeah, dude. It's not such a simple question. Simple. Yeah, that's not that fucking simple at all. Yeah.
It's just so
people don't have a very good understanding of just how abuse works over a long period of time, and how it doesn't just happen overnight for a lot of people. I've seen this so much because I used to I worked in nursing, and like every once in a while we'd get somebody in that was a domestic abuse case, male and female. And you would have some people, like even coworkers of mine, that would be like, well, this situation is just so awful. Why doesn't he or she just leave? And they don't understand that it's such a gradual deconstructive process. It's weird and psychological and manipulative, and it's not easy.
No, it's not. They control you. They scare you. They use scare tactics, all kinds of shit. It's just they're good.
I think fundamentally, people don't understand nuance. Like they have like, basically it's like memes. They have these memes of ideas in their head, but they're somewhere lost in a fucking gradient of this shit. They haven't like dialed in their fucking moral philosophy or whatever you want to associate with. Like they literally don't think about how complex that situation is. It's hard for people to grasp that if they have no basis upon which to think.
If you never lived that kind of life, and I don't blame them. I mean, I don't get mad at them because they just don't understand. But that life, man, you're prisoners. Yeah. She was a prisoner of that man. I was a prisoner of that man. And here's the thing, though. He only hit me once before the fight. Because she would, like, one time he came after me and she took my beating. And she took his own kids' beating.
Jesus.
My mother was a tough woman. Mentally, physically, she was a monster. She was a little hippie. And she didn't give a shit. But she loved me. And she was the best mom that she could possibly be. Did she make mistakes? Absolutely. But that's a bad motherfucker right there. And that's, yeah.
You can tell you guys have a really like positive relationship just from the way you talk about her,
Oh, man, I love her to death. I mean, I have never seen a human being that strong emotionally, mentally. She's a smart chick. and she's street smart, and hell, I remember one time. This is a funny story. I was at a bar because my stepfather, now the one that he was a musician. That's how he made his money, playing bands. We were at this bar, and I was out there with a circle of people smoking some dope. I reached over and handed a joint to somebody, and she said, "Thank you." And I looked over, it was my fucking mom.
Oh, wow. That's great.
And I was like, "Oh shit!" And my mom put away some weed back in the day. Growing up, I didn't know, but my mom liked her weed.
This ain't your mama's weed.
She was she was a hippie, dude. Her first marriage was to a full-blown Native American or Indian, and the wedding pictures were so weird. She had these like hippie bandanas on, no shoes. This was her wedding picture. No shoes on. Throwing up the peace sign. Like, fuck, dude. I wished I lived that life. She was so cool before all the bullshit. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, I need to quit talking about my mama. I get emotional talking about my mama.
Dude, mama's boy. Mama's boy. And at some point, there's no shame in that. People throw that as an insult. Don't be fucking around with that shit. You don't.
Oh no! If you have a good relationship with your parents or one of them, that's a very good thing.
I mean, there's a lot of bad mothers out there, but if you find a good mother, that she'll be your homie for life.
That's true. Yeah, it is true.
Yeah, your mama will fight 10 men for you.
I would say that even like if you have a parent that has let you down many times in the past, but if under a close scrutiny, you can kind of see that they were flawed human beings and like that they did the best that they could, even if they didn't know what they fucking raised you. Like how I don't want to ever have kids.
You understand?
I never want to take that burden on myself, and someone fucking brought me into this world. Like,
and one thing I always is. Well, one thing I was looking at, they never did this before. Their parenting's new to them constantly. You're bringing shit to them that they never had to deal with, so they do their best.
Dude, how fucking terrifying is that? That is fucking terrifying.
I don't know. That's the only thing I kind of regret is not giving her grandkids, but she knew I didn't want kids.
Dude.
I would fuck a kid up. I would fuck a kid up, man.
Just get her a puppy.
I'm too fucking crazy.
Get her a cute little puppy.
She's got grandkids now because my stepfather's children's got kids, so she's got grandkids now. So fine, let her raise them little fuckers.
I don't know. For me, I work a 40-hour work week, and my job makes me really tired. Like I don't even want to commit to a relationship at this point. Yeah. Like having a kid on top of all this shit as I'm like struggling. Like when am I going to be able to buy a house? Because a man's always got to be the provider, right? That's the fucking stereotype anyway.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
It's just like, man, like I'm telling myself right now, I can't have kids because if I had a kid right now, I would fuck up because I wouldn't be able to take care of them.
I can barely take care of myself, man.
Exactly. I'm like, fuck, dude. If I had a little baby thing right here, I'd be like, what's miserable.
This?
But you think that? I think most people think that until they have.
I'd be like, I'm so sorry, man. We're in this together now. Like, I can't help you right now.
I honestly know I would be a good father because I love kids.
Yeah,
but I was always afraid I'd fuck a kid up.
I don't think you would, dude. I don't think you would.
No, I don't think so either.
I think if you had just like the base resources that you need to actually raise a kid, and you were like comfortable, you were in a comfortable position. Because I'm not. I know you're not in a comfortable position. A lot of people right now are struggling economically, right? Yeah. Like it's so tough considering bringing a child into this world because like if that's going to be your thing, that's the next 18 years of your life.
If Girl Does Rant ever has kids, that's one lucky fucking kid.
I'm never having. I don't actually want children either.
Well,
I'm very selfish with my time.
Pretend to be your baby.
Sure, man.
And suck on them tits.
You'll have to do your own diaper changes. I got to draw the line somewhere.
I'm okay with that.
Let me interject just a little bit of a skepticism here, right? Or just like a fucking caveat or whatever you want to call it. What if your economic situation was significantly different? Say
it's gonna be before the year 2019.
Like if you were rich, maybe.
Yeah, like let's say you won the fucking Mega Millions.
Oh,
right?
would I have kids? Is that what you're asking?
And but for anyone who doesn't want to have kids, like if your economic situation was
it'd probably change.
ultra comfortable, would you be more likely?
I'd be more willing
consider it.
Yes, I would.
No, not me. I'm just I don't want to be a parent at all.
I understand. I think I would. That way, I know that I could provide him anything he wants, or she anything she wants.
Dude, I've never heard anyone ask me that question before. That's really interesting. Yeah, it is a good question. Yeah, man.
Yeah, because I think at some point it would affect my decision because I'm more like Pimp and well, I guess Girls Does Rant. Yeah, no, like that. I don't think I would be good for a kid, but I think that if that thing changed about my life, I would probably consider it more seriously.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it probably would. I'm not saying definitely, but it would definitely make it easier.
It's true. Yeah.
And I'm going to be in that position, by the way, before 2019.
Yeah. Pimpmunk will be a millionaire. Yep.
No, I don't know about that, but this is the year of the house. 2019,
million, dude.
2019 will be the year of the house. And every time I stream now, I'm going to say it, and I said it the other night, I'm saying it again. The people who are watching behind the scenes, who have bought the gifts, you know who I'm talking to, who's got the power, give me that opportunity, and I will blow your fucking mind. That's all that's what all I'm saying. Give me the opportunity, and I promise you, I will blow your fucking minds.
Is
I know
that
you're
a threat?
watching. No, I know. No, they know what I'm talking about. These people know
blow
what I'm
their
talking
mind,
about.
dude.
These people know what I'm talking about. Let me tell you, I'm a funny motherfucker, and I'll make them laugh. I promise you that. And they will watch this. They'll see it. And so anyway, that's all I'm saying. But this is the year of the house. I'm going to buy my mom the house this year. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I don't know how. Blood, sweat, and tears. But see, here in Mississippi, you can buy a house for very cheap price.
I still haven't looked at the fucking Zwillow.
Normally about 60 grand, but you could get one for 40 or 50 if you pay cash.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pimp, you're already taking the first steps by making the show the best it can be by learning OBS and everything like that. All that shit that matters, man. That shit matters, and it's gonna.
Starting Monday, they'll see the more. Well, I'm gonna get that. I want a better layout. I know you did the layout, and it's good. But
it's just for you to fuck around with. But yeah.
You know what you need? You know what you need, Pimp? Once you get on Twitch, get yourself a treat stream account so we can send you food during your stream.
Yes, I have one of those too.
I have one too. It's great.
Yeah. Dude, that sounds awesome.
What is this now?
It's basically you put a list together of food from different restaurants that are eligible, and then your viewers during the stream can buy you that, and they don't get any of your personal info or anything. This restaurant just directly takes their order.
You can put food on there for your parents too, Pimp.
Yeah. And then it gets delivered right to your house during the stream.
How fucking badass is that?
I live in a town. If you fart, everybody smells it. So there's only one delivery place in this town.
Well, really? They might be working because they work through what is it? Those delivery services. I forget, but they work through a few popular ones that you might have where you are.
It's true. Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah. Well, we got one place that's called Hometown Pizza.
Oh, skip the dishes. That's what it is.
They have.
What is a hometown pizza, dude?
They're good, dude.
Pizza in his hometown.
It's a pizza made in his hometown. Yeah,
they're a really good restaurant though, and they have some chicken Alfredo that will blow your fucking mind. Dude.
Holy shit!
Oh, now I want chicken Alfredo.
That's one of my favorite pasta dishes, man.
Yeah, Pimpmunk, to be entirely honest with you, I live in a town too. I only have a few options I can pick from, but you'll probably have at least a few. I mean, maybe.
I live around Toronto, so I have a million options.
And you know I'm Italian. You know I am Italian. I know this now, so I know Italian food. I recently learned that I am Italian. So
that means you're qualified to judge it, right?
I'm English and Italian.
You're a dirty wop. You're a dirty wop.
Well, my mother's side of the family are Italian, and my father's side's English. So I got more English than I do Italian, but yeah, because the daddy's seed is stronger. The gene is stronger. You didn't know that? The father's gene is stronger than the mother's gene.
I do now.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I know.
So women are the weaker sex.
Yeah.
Oh no,
that's my.
Christian Pimp is sexist.
People can look it up. People can look it up if they want to, but I do believe that is just biologically fact right there.
Don't you know what kind of age we're living in right now, Pimp? Biological fact doesn't matter. It's our feelings that matter.
Yeah, I do believe.
How do you not know this?
I do. Yeah, you're right. But I do believe the father's gene is stronger. Yeah.
Well, see, my feeling, Pimp, is that you're wrong.
Oh, you're feeling. Well,
you got to take his emotions into play, man.
Where's Landon? God damn it.
That's what determines science now.
So let's we're past the second hour. So as always, tip time, and become a Patreon.
What's the goal today? Is there
the
one?
Stream go? Yes, the stream go is $100.
Oh yeah, okay.
Cool.
Get him his goal. Get Pimpmunk to his goal.
Yeah, do it.
Do it.
Are you doing super chats with this, or what are you doing?
Right now, just
super chats.
No, I don't do chats. I'm not giving YouTube money.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because again, that's another good thing about Twitch and Streamlabs.
Yeah, they're bits, dude. They're bits.
Fight the power.
Well, let me ask you a question. How do you get paid through the bits, though?
You got to become an affiliate first on Twitch, which honestly, it won't take you long.
Pimpmunk already has all the requirements. He just needs to do 7 streams within 1 month, and then
well, there you go.
I have the followers and stuff. So.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then you're set.
Because I'm fucking monk.
I like how you're taking a stand, man. You're taking a stand against the man.
Oh yeah,
what you're doing, or the woman, the
man.
I'm not gonna give them 30% of my fucking earnings. Fuck them.
Fuck yeah, seriously, fuck that.
I mean, somebody's I know, like Red Eye's correct about one. Red Eye was still money for you. I get that, but I just got to take a stand sometimes.
Yeah, basically, what just happened to you, content creators, is like YouTube was like, you can eat off the floor now, and then maybe we'll take little scraps off of that from you, like you're not worthy. Right.
Yeah.
But then if you comply with this contractual agreement, you can get basically fucking robbed for scraps. They'll rob your fucking scraps. That's how fucked up they are.
I love that there's still like networks pushing for you to become a member too. Like never mind how hard like YouTube fucks you, but actual networks are still at it. I'll still get the emails that are like, you'd be great for joining our network for your channel that I've never actually checked out. At all.
Isn't that the best? I get those, and I'm like nobody. I'm nobody, and I get those.
You're not nobody.
No,
I get them, and
you know me.
Completely unrelated to the demographic usually accepted by the network in question. You know what I mean? So it's like a network that features heavily in, say, custom music for something, and it's like, yeah come and join our network because I have so much custom music. Thanks.
A lot. The best.
Yeah.
Tremendous. Believe me. All that
it's huge.
I've heard nothing but bad things about networks from people that are in them. Even my co-host Swegta, he's in a network, and he's just going to leave because they hold his money. They hold his money.
Yep. They're incredibly, they used to be okay back in the early days. Because they used to guard you from like a lot of the like the DMCAs and the privacy and shit. They don't do that anymore, so they're totally useless at this point.
Well, since YouTube went stupid, they really don't have a use.
Yep.
Networks, there's really no use for a network now. But
no, there's no point.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't even monetize my videos at all because there's no point. As soon as I make a video, they demonetize it every time, and I challenge it, and they say no, you say fuck too much, and I do say fuck way too fucking much.
If you wanted somebody to police your language, you'd call up a parent.
Yeah. Now Twitch is strict too, though. On a lot of shit.
In some ways, in some ways,
yeah,
they're more lenient in some other ways, but you just have to know them. It
kind of just, as long as you're not being really stupid, I find it's like not a problem.
Yeah.
So you're more or less, corporate media dictator, right? Like that's what it is. It's just like another company that has unbridled fucking power to do whatever the fuck it wants to do.
But at least when you step your toes in with multiple of these, like when you're on multiple websites, at least you're not getting so fucked in the ass when one of them takes you out.
I think always ass fucking with you, man.
Because he really likes ass fucking.
Yeah, it's true. What's wrong with that, Pimpmunk?
Yeah, why are you shaming him on the show, man?
Yeah, come on.
And like the birth of the social media generation, like we are the dudes like that haven't really figured out fire yet.
Yeah.
And we're kind of like cold and like huddled in the fucking caves, and there's like people throwing rocks at us, and we don't really know how to deal with it. That's kind of like where we're at right now. Eventually we'll create fire, and maybe we'll have some like, you know, organization in our society. But right now we're totally fucked right now.
That's true. Later on in the day, at some point, I will be doing another test stream.
Sweet.
And there'll probably be more of me rapping.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah. Look forward to that. If you want me to stream later today, tip now.
You should have a guest.
I should have a guest.
Yeah, because
I think it would be good to test that out. Yeah,
test a guest, man.
I may do that. We'll see.
See somebody, you can get somebody to tolerate you as much as people have tolerated me in the past. It's like, dude, come be a guest to like test this out, man. Because that's kind of like what you have to do.
Yeah, that's true.
True. Maybe I should do that. OS Walker says pimp is a power bottom.
Shit.
I am a power bottom.
I mean, I think ultimately, like whatever platform you go on, it's a good idea, like you guys said, to kind of branch yourself out, because I have I have no illusions that Twitch may sooner or later go the same way as YouTube. I have no,
exactly
no delusions about that. But I guess we'll see anyway how quick that happens.
I feel like people misread me because I encourage people to go to Twitch as like this Twitch sellout that, I'm just like a Twitch shill, basically.
No, it's just the better option right now. It doesn't mean it's the end all best option, but it's better than YouTube, honestly.
Yeah, for many things.
Yeah, for sure.
Guess say go where the fucking people go. Try to fucking get people to move. Because I don't know what else it's gonna fucking take to get some kind of control over where we are. Because like right now we're not in the real world. We're in the fucking internet world. We're in the social media world. We're on a fucking stream of just like the human consciousness over the fucking internet. We're all from fucking different states and shit emerging into this fucking place. This should be a more free place for us to exist, right? Like I don't know. I get so frustrated with this shit, but.
Because we're the fucking pioneers still. We're just, venturing out into this new fucking thing called the internet. It seems less new these days, but it really still is infantile and how it's regulated and how laws look at it and shit. So it's like the Wild West, man.
Dude, we were never fucking prepared for this shit.
No.
No, we weren't. And we're still not.
Yep.
Yeah, it's very sad that we're probably not going to get back to that state where it was basically the golden age of YouTube.
I think a better age is coming. I do
Eventually.
believe in that. I do believe that that's possible, at least. Like it could get Orwellian and fucked up, and like there is the other option. But like I'm going with the hope angle on this. That we actually do something like the constitution of the fucking internet. Like I don't know.
Yeah, eventually something like that will fucking come. I do believe so, but maybe not.
I don't know, man.
We gotta have like an internet flag and be like, we are our own.
No, we're not going down that track.
We are the internet people.
We are freedom people.
What's your country? The internet.
Internetlandia. I don't.
Yeah.
Everyone's got dual citizenship, right? Like when they're born.
Internation.
The internation.
Everybody will just move to the dark web, the Twitch of the internet.
Pedophilia be free. What? Oh
no.
And then Alex Jones would be like, "It's the globalists."
Oh my god.
They're making the frogs gay.
Even the frog memes are gay now.
All right. Well, we're gonna start taking questions from the chat room.
Okay.
And tips.
Y'all motherfuckers need a tip now. I ain't seen not one fucking tip.
My tip is go and follow me on Twitch. Don't even pimp is just incidental. Just come and
you cunt.
Oh.
You have been used, pimp. You have been used.
Well, you guys need to follow Pimpmunk and GDR on Twitch.
Yeah,
follow both of us. Come and follow Pimp when he's on Twitch, because I'm going to be hosting him.
Absolutely.
Right, get your ass on Twitch so we can send you sushi or something.
Sushi?
Yeah. That's
I would
Sushi.
buy Pimp food. I would buy him some food.
Come on.
Tip, buy me some food now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, don't follow me on Twitch though, because my show's horrible.
I want to get you a dancing squid.
A
bet you'd eat
dancing
A dancing squid.
I bet you'd eat that shit.
That's just gross.
Eat a dancing squid?
Yeah, Google the dancing squid.
Someone should send Pimpmunk a octopus instead.
Dude, it's a Korean dish, I think, where they fucking like put this squid on top of some shit and they chop it all up and it's like standing and still like wiggling and
shit. Oh god,
like,
that shit creeps me out. Oh, so
But here you go, logic people. It's not because the squid is actually in any kind of pain. In fact, its brain's been pretty much mostly removed.
Yeah.
So like all of the shit that you're seeing is not like a response of
just
like
neural
a conscious...
responses. Yeah, just regular.
Exactly.
It's
It's food theater, you guys. Food.
Yeah,
theater.
yeah. But imagine if we did that to people, right? Imagine if we did that to people.
To answer your question, what's my favorite Pink Floyd album? I mean, Dark Side of the Moon. Come on. I like the Animals too. So
that makes me think of Mulan.
Yeah.
Dark Side of the Moon. Was that Donny Osmond?
The Wall
that was on Mulan as well.
Yeah,
I think.
But the Wall's fucking amazing too. So
yeah.
All in all, we're just another
break in the wall. Yeah.
It's something like that. It's something like that. I don't know. Oh god.
But probably Dark Side of the Moon is my favorite Pink Floyd album. Yeah. And I'm a Pink Floyd fan. I'm just not like addicted to Pink Floyd or anything.
I'm a Tool head, dude. I love Tool.
You are a Tool, I'll give you that.
Yeah, man. I love the album 10,000 Days more than it should be loved.
Yeah. See, here's the thing about when people ask me your favorite album. I'm more of a song guy than I am a whole album guy.
But sometimes a whole album fucking grips you, dude.
Yeah.
Like there are some musicians that they fucking like very methodically put that shit together.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you
reason,
one.
you know?
I'm gonna tell you 2 albums. People like really think that Use Your Illusion 1 and 2 by Guns N' Roses, some of the greatest fucking albums ever. Those 2 albums are a story, man. They're a story. Awesome.
There's a narrative.
Guns N' Roses was awesome at that time.
Yeah.
Fucking GNR was a bad motherfucking band, dude. I don't give a fuck who. But I like Guns N' Roses. I was into Slayer growing up. My black girlfriend introduced me to that band when I was a teenager. She came from Illinois. I was the token white boy with my black friends. She was the token black girl with her white friend. She acted white, and we ended up hooking up. So there you go. I introduced her
in the middle.
The white boy introduced her to hip hop, and she introduced me to fucking metal and shit.
That's awesome.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like the opposite.
And then now we're probably going to be asked, what's my favorite Slayer album? Oh, fuck that. Just name one. I love Slayer. Shit, I'm trying to think of some of the albums. Show No Mercy. Show No Mercy, man.
Hank. Someone's talking about Hank Williams in the chat, man. Yeah.
Hank Williams Jr. or Hank Williams? Because Hank Williams, I'm not as big a fan, but Hank Williams Jr., I was a fan, man.
Doesn't Senior have a song that's like a hole in your bucket or something?
Well, they got jambalaya, crawfish pie, filet gumbo. Tonight I'm gonna see Mama Shadow Meal. Feel fruit jars, play guitar and be Gale. Son of a gun, go have big time on the bayou. Something like that. Anyways.
How about that song? I think it's Family Tradition. It's like, why do you drink?
To get
why do you roll smoke?
To get high. You know? That's what they do. That's what they do in bars when they play that song, though. They'll say, why do you drink? To get drunk. Why do you roll smoke? The crowd yells, get high. You know?
Fuck yeah. And that's a great fucking song.
And then they say somebody's in to get fucked. You know, that's what they do. But yeah, Hank Jr., that's called
It's a family tradition, dude.
Yeah,
because it's a family tradition. Like it just goes like
oh no, Hank,
southern
why do you drink Why do you roll smoke?
This has become a musical
must you
episode.
carry on the songs that you wrote
Yeah.
over and over?
It's beautiful.
Yeah, something like that.
I love it.
Let me check my
Dude,
tip machine right quick.
Dude, I got a lot of beers over here. You were gonna do a beer counter.
All right, 4.
I have 4 here. I'm not sure if I drank these ones before, though. I probably might have.
No beer. I have a cup of coffee. I can't.
I like how you're like, I'm not even sure if I drank these beers. I don't even know.
I don't know if I put them over here, though. These ones were just over here.
I've drank almost a whole bottle of this. Ain't real Snapple. This is actually the concoction of Fuckupery, which is
shit.
The Kratom mix right here. I've drank almost the whole bottle of that, so I'm pretty fucked up right now.
Cool.
Good.
And I've also got this, and that ain't no maraca. So there you go.
That ain't no maraca.
That's prescription happiness right there, baby. That's what that is.
Prescription happiness.
That's a good way to put it.
That's so fucked.
Yeah, that's prescribed happiness, homie. Wake and bake with the morning wood. Well, you should tip and slip with the morning wood too.
Tip and slip.
What's the slip? What's the slip?
I don't really know. He falls and breaks his neck in the kitchen, I guess.
I know what a tip is, man, but like, you're wishing him unwell.
Fuck off.
What the fuck?
Shit. Don't make just get the bold truth from Pimpmunk, you know. Those of you out there who like raw, unbridled opinions, you should donate to Pimp.
I'm putting people on the clock. Today the clock's alive.
Oh shit!
Harold Diaz is on the clock. O.S. Walker's on the clock. Adam Me's on the clock. Jesse Taylor's on the clock. And that name right there that I cannot say is on the clock.
Scumfuck tradition.
Even though Pimpmunk can't pronounce your name, you're still on the clock. So you know who you are.
The guy that typed Pimp and the prescription. So yeah. You're all on the fucking clock.
We should rewrite that Hank Williams song, dude.
Fuck off, John Crawley. Oh, you got me.
Oh shit! Wow.
Dogs. I don't know. GDR probably doesn't.
But it's in quotes. But it's in quotes. Why is it in quotes?
I don't know.
Fuck off. Maybe
because I told you to fuck off. That's what it is. Girl Does Rant does not know this story. It's a funny story. There was a dude who went through all the fucking work to try to dox me, right? He comes into the chat room. Everybody, his real name is John Crawley. Somebody else in the chat room said, yeah, it's in his About Me page.
Yeah, right there on YouTube.
So this dude went through all, and it was right there, my name. It starts out saying John Crawley, a.k.a. Pimpmunk. And this dumb motherfucker, oh God, I laughed so hard. And that was funny as fuck.
That is funny.
I think some people consider it a hobby. Like, I do think some people are so lonely and antisocial, you know, whatever. They have like a myriad of like social fucking or like personality disorders. And like, that's probably one of their hobbies is they'll get on the internet and they'll be like, who's live? You know what? You could probably just search people who are live and you could be like, okay, this is the information I can get from this page. I will try to systematically track down the location of this fucking person with any fucking means necessary, because this is the only fucking thing I do with my life. For some fucking reason, this is the only fucking thing I'm good at. And I'll dox them live in their own chat. Boo ha 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 ha. But some people are better at it than others, obviously. Maybe this guy just sucks,
I just want to say Papa Het is on the clock.
Dude, it took like 6 months of him using his full brain power to concoct that scheme, and he was like, this is my moment. This is where I embarrass him in front of the entire world. And he was just like, oh no.
I'm wondering, is there a catharsis involved in that? Like, did you basically deny him, like, you know, basically you teased him. It's like you're trying to achieve the orgasm of doxing somebody.
Yeah.
But it doesn't, you don't come. That's basically what it was.
That motherfucker.
I think most people just consider it a offensive move, so they think that they're gonna be able to intimidate people doing that. Which, I mean, I guess for some people it's the case if you're like super serious about your anonymity or whatever, which for the first time, like when I started, I had a bunch of people throwing out guesses and making the claim they knew who I was and stuff. And in all honesty, the anonymity doesn't even matter that much to me. Like if it ever came down to some person being like, yeah, I'm going to blackmail you for some bullshit and let everybody know what your full name, I just come out and do it. Like at this point, it's just a gimmicky thing. So it's not like anything that I feel genuinely threatened by.
I got really high one night and drunk on live. It ain't this house. It was the house I lived in before this. I Google mapped my house live.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah,
Oh
dude.
my God.
I pulled up my fucking house, front yard, address, everything. Say, here, there you go, motherfucker. Because some dude was threatening to dox me. And I was like, fuck you. I'll dox my goddamn self.
Wow.
So, yeah. I don't, dude. I mean, fuck. What they gonna do? SWAT me?
I do really like that mentality of I'm gonna be anonymous because whatever it's a thing now that's now associated with me being anonymous. And now it's like I'm just gonna withhold this just fucking because. Like it's not spiteful, but it's just like, you know what? Fuck you, motherfuckers who would try to unravel this fucking this bullshit. Good, and to not really care about it at the end, I think is actually the most beautiful part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ad friendly as fuck here, sir. I don't think some of these people know what being on the clock means.
I don't know what being on the clock means.
Being on the clock means you have to do one of three things when Pimpmunk puts you on the clock, and that is tip, become a Patreon, or buy something off my Amazon wish list.
Oh my God, no! People go check out his Amazon wish list. If somebody has the link prepared, dude, there's some crazy shit on this list.
But
like for real cheap. Do you want to see this motherfucker eat a fucking cockroach?
Oh, that's the other.
Damn.
List. That's the other.
That's a thing. I'm getting on that.
There's a thing.
Yeah, well, thing. But that list isn't up there. I have to go find that list and put it in. Yeah, I do have a wish list because I'm gonna be starting doing crazy food challenges and there's like fucking chocolate.
There's crazy shit. There's crazy shit on that fucking list, dude.
Let me get that list right.
Just don't do that. What that one guy was always doing, eating like really weird, like drinking Febreze and shit. You remember that guy?
No, yeah, I'm not gonna do. Yeah, but there's also I put something recently on there. There's pickle flavored candy canes on there.
Pickled flavored candy canes.
Yeah, mac and cheese flavored candy too.
Mac and cheese. Okay, now I kind of want some.
Yeah, okay. Here's the link to that crazy food list but there's also some really nasty shit on there. And I'm gonna share the screen and show you guys some of this stuff.
Sweet.
Yeah, so
it's bad. It's bad.
It starts out with a pickle, right?
Pickle flavored candy canes.
Mac and cheese. Okay, here's some beer. It's not beer, but soda. It's
cake flavored soda.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Pause for a second. Go up there. You see the mac and cheese candy canes? It says one used.
Yeah.
What?
No, that's not one. No, that's not. I don't know what that means. What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, I don't know. What's that mean, dude?
And there's some very hot.
I love that though. It's used. So you got the Carolina candy cane.
Carolina Reaper peppers. There's buffalo wing soda, ranch flavored soda. Now here we go with some.
What the fuck? Seasoned grasshoppers.
Yes.
I guess that's somebody's normal. I don't know.
Smoked rattlesnake. Rocky Mountain oyster beef testicle jerky.
Oh my God!
The toe of
ball
Satan.
jerky. That's ball jerky, dude.
Chinese century eggs. Oh, I have to watch you eat that.
Oh yeah, man.
Buy it.
What? Agreed to have that on there. Honestly,
I've got to look at your wish list now so I can add stuff to my wish list now.
The wish list, that wish list isn't actually in the description, but I'm sharing it in the chat room.
Whoa, it's like Inception.
Yeah. What the fuck did I just do? Oh, okay. Anyways, there's also edible dehydrated zebra tarantula.
And you said Landon put together most of this list.
Yeah, Landon put a lot of this shit on there. Me and Landon did.
You know,
duck jerky.
This proves to me that Landon is like a mad scientist in secret.
Yeah, there's duck jerky. There's Tibetan yak jerky.
Dude, there's even weirder shit on this list. You guys don't understand.
Yeah. There's bacon mints. There's bacon soda. There's peanut butter and jelly soda. The pumpkin pie soda would actually probably be nice. But
is that real reindeer meat? I guess it is.
Yeah, there's real reindeer meat on there.
Oh, haggis in a can.
Yeah, haggis with lamb.
What the fuck? Pimp, what?
Yeah.
I want to try that moonshine peanut brittle, dude.
There's
yeah,
entirely.
Yeah.
There's too much stuff on this list I want to try, and it worries me.
Barbecue bamboo worms.
Oh, gross.
Salted queen weaver ants.
Oh, what the fuck, Pimp?
Male
Black
rhino
forest.
beetles.
Man, I'd actually try the scorpion.
You're killing GDR here.
Here's the chocolate covered super worms.
Oh, super worms.
Edible.
Bootio?
Yeah, that's the cereal that he put on there.
That can't be real, dude.
It's gotta be.
Edible bug kebab. There's
a kebab of bugs.
There's cricket stamper pack.
I hate it.
Thanks, I hate it.
Here's
thanks, I hate
it. It's called Kitty Piddles soda. Yeah.
Kitty Piddles. Oh.
That's cat piss. That's cat piss.
It's supposed to taste like cat piss. Yeah.
Why? Why?
Here's Lester's maple
syrup soda. As a Canadian, a part of me wants to try that.
Yeah.
Scorpions and suckers.
Oh.
There's hot sauce. There's that 357 that Billy and Ben did.
Oh yeah, man.
There's Meet Your Maker Retribution hot sauce. It comes in a wooden coffin.
Fucking dollars. Holy shit, dude, that is expensive.
Look, I don't know what you're signing up. I don't know if you know what you're signing up for here, man.
Here's some more bug shit. Down here we got camel jerky.
I'll try a camel, dude.
End of list.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wow.
But yeah, so anyways. But I prefer the tips this morning.
Yeah, that's more important. So before you buy him any of that weird shit to torture him, get him some tips. Fuck, man.
Tip.
Oh my god.
We got We got a $5 tip, I think.
That's good. That's good.
Let me see here. God damn it.
A $5 tip.
You got a $5 tip or something like that, anyways. Oh yeah, $5 tip from I don't want to, it's a name. I want Shane. It says, if you like big tits, share this stream and let's break Pimp's live viewers record.
Hell yeah.
Well, break my live viewer record would be kind of hard right now because in the past before you two fucked me, at some point there was like 3,000 or 4,000 people in here at one point. But I had shows I think the most I ever had was like 3,000.
That's pretty great.
Crazy, yeah.
Good for you.
But YouTube fucked me.
Yeah.
I think that was the night that Keemstar came on and me and him argued.
Meme star, yeah, dude.
Meme star.
Yeah, me and Keem got into it. He thought he was gonna bully me because he's got millions of subscribers. I'm like, fuck no, dog.
Well, he's not a very intimidating person.
No offense to him.
Yeah. So thank you.
I'm really intimidated by Pimp.
Oh, there's Shane. Shane's one in the chat. He's one. Thank you, Shane, for the $5 tip. You're the only one that's tipped so far. You're the only one that's worth the shit so far. You're the only one I love, Shane. I love you.
Don't you guys want to watch Pimp eat disgusting food?
Yeah, come on.
Morn.
Morn.
Man, is he still around, by the way?
Yeah, he's back full force now.
Recently.
Is he? Oh my god.
Yeah,
I can't keep track.
He made a video the other day where he's kissing mine and Billy's ass for some reason.
Why? Oh, because he wants to be on your show. That's why.
Yeah, he's like, Billy and Pimp have all the talent. Ben's a piece of shit.
As much as Brett Keane wants, the thing he really wants is from the former peasants and Pimpmunk in particular is for him to be talked about in videos again. But he's just not gonna get it. He's not gonna get it like he did back in the day.
Not like he used to.
He's not as funny anymore.
And he's been coming in the chat room. He was in there. Like I tell everybody, when he comes in the chat room, don't jump and insult him unless he's doing shit, because we look like the assholes if we attack him for no reason.
Yeah, Von Helson's a better person to laugh at anyway, in my opinion, because he's a bigger piece of shit in some ways.
I'm curious, you guys. I'm curious. Do you think there is a concerted effort on the part of DP and DFF as podcasts to not talk about Brett Keane. I know they have. I think they've fucked up multiple times.
I can dismiss this right now. No.
I don't know if it's so much a concerted effort.
No, it's not that I don't think so. I know for a fact that's not the case.
So they are. So they are trying to talk about him.
They mentioned when it's.
No, they just don't care. They just don't care about him. Like,
well, yeah, I know that. Like if he gets mentioned, it's not.
He's an occasional mention. Yeah.
But he's just not. He's not amusing anymore. Honestly,
he's not like Voldemort or anything. You know.
Yeah, that's he's not a trolly as he used to be.
It's kind of like Brett Keane was fun. What, like how many years ago? And now it's like, I'm sorry, Brett, you're not the new hotness. I don't know how you can reclaim the title, but
he honestly, he has been nice. He's been coming in my chat room every day now. He's nice. However, I don't trust him as far as I can see him. And I told him that. I told him, I'm like, I don't trust you, homie.
Absolutely.
Because he's done the same thing before. He's talked nice about me in the next video. He's run me down.
I'm the same way, Pimpmunk. Like
I know in a future video he's gonna run me down, so I don't really give a shit.
Like if you ban someone for like, you know, just for that type of shit, it just seems petty. You should wait until they actually fuck up, like in your chat room, to ban them. That's just my opinion. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, but like yesterday, he was in here and people started, like a few people started running their mouth. I'm like, hey, leave him alone. If he's not bothering anybody, leave him alone.
Yeah, like we know he's a piece of shit, but like just leave him be. Don't give him the attention he so wants, you know?
You told me the same thing about Girl Does Rant.
Yeah.
Wait.
Why did you say that about her?
Who said what?
Who said what? He said she was a piece of shit.
I did not.
No, actually, when I asked him if he wanted to be on,
no, you mean Brett? Brett said that. Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah, Brett.
No, I mean
he got super butthurt because like he commented on one of my videos and he was super rude and he did a reaction to it early on. And I basically, after I found out more about him, I'm like, there's no way I'm going to associate with this person.
Exactly.
And after that, he tried a bunch of times to coax me into responding to his videos and stuff because he was looking for the views. And he got more pissed off the more I ignored him. So.
Yeah, he hates
that. I was fucking around with Animators and he talked about you.
Yeah.
But the truth is, when I asked Animators if he wanted to be on today, he was like, yeah, I really would like to meet her.
I mean, I like her fucking, I watch her shit.
Yeah,
so like,
good, man.
Yeah. It's cool to meet people like that.
Good to meet them titties, ain't it?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I haven't really met her titties today, but you know, I've met her.
One day.
Yeah, one day.
She is. She's just one big titty. So
people are so, you know, like some people get so pissy at me because I've like moved away from the original format with like the cleavage and the rants and stuff. But the thing is that that's another reason why I feel bad for a lot of like super huge YouTubers that have put like their livelihood and stuff on the line with YouTube. Right. And for me, it's just like, no, I just don't feel like doing what I used to do. So I'm doing something else. I'm doing the gaming. But like a lot of people don't have that luxury and I feel bad for them.
I know exactly.
You can do what you enjoy, you know?
I used to do a lot of atheistic stuff. And then when I kind of stopped, people were like, do the atheistic video. I'm like, I've said that so many.
He said all he has to say about it. The dialogue.
I even lost some viewers because of it, but like,
what can you do?
What can you do? I mean, I'm tired. You pigeonhole yourself. You get bored, and it seems like it's lame.
Exactly.
Shit.
And then you got to phone it in and shit, and people notice.
Here's the thing, Pimpmunk. People shouldn't just like you because you're an atheist on YouTube. People should like you because they like you and they want to watch you, not just because they want to hear their fucking. Not just because you represent their opinions and they want to hear that back to them. You know.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. I concur.
Yeah.
I concur. Yeah.
I concur, my good man.
Yeah. So, anyways, man. I tell you what, it's been a good show.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah, it's been a good subject. I enjoyed it. You gotta come back on.
It's been fucking terrible, dude. It's been bad. I'm sorry.
That's you, D.
Fucking
Salty's
worst show. It's the worst show I ever seen, Pimp. Worst show.
Why'd you fuck it all up?
I'm just fucking with you.
He went and fucked it all up.
This is the level of failure you get when you don't have Brett Keane on the show.
Yeah,
that's true. That is exactly true.
Dude, you could have had Brett Keane instead of me, dude.
Yeah, man. Brett motherfucking Keane instead of that guy.
Yeah.
Fucking totally replaced me.
Yeah. What an enjoyable day that would be.
I'll tell you what, though. There's very few people I would never go on a live stream with, and Brett Keane is one of them. So
Well, I have to tell you something, and I realize how ironic this sounds because when I first started, I had the most annoying modulated voice thing going on. So, like, I know how hypocritical this sounds, but I can't be talking to him because I honestly cannot stand the sound of his voice. It's like it's somewhere caught between a burp and a cough, and it's. I hate his voice. I don't know.
I think he sounds exactly like the Bugman from Men in Black.
Oh, he kind of does. Yeah.
I've talked about Brett Keane a few times on my podcast before, and whenever we play him, I need to spare the audience by speeding him up like 3 times as much. No, seriously, because
No, I know.
That's the only way that we can get to his points in a timely manner and not have it take up the whole fucking episode. So
well, it's so much easier to listen to him too, because like I know that DP has done that a few times. They sped up its shit, and every time I'm like, yeah, no, I can listen to this because it doesn't do it for me.
Exactly. I do that with a few people too, like Lauren Hilton.
Yep, I'll tell you what, we're gonna not yet. About 5 minutes. We're gonna
5 minutes.
Yeah.
5 minutes.
We got 5 minutes. So we got 5 minutes to tip. If you tip, I will freestyle a sexual poem, and I will.
That's quite different.
Yes.
Yeah. Freestyle a sexual poem toward GDR.
Do fucking give this man money. This has to happen.
I want to hear this.
I want to be sexually harassed by Pimp live on stream. Let's do this. Fucking,
we gotta make at least $90 more.
Come on. Let's show YouTube what a misogynistic stream this really is.
Yeah. I'm gonna be a fucking sexist pig.
Every other time that Pimpmunk has offered to do one of these poems, it's been towards a male guest. So come through and show that sexism is real. Yeah.
Come on, let's get.
Is this the first woman?
No, I've
been on here before. I've been on his show before.
No. I mean the first song that he has sung.
Poem, not song. It's a poem.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a poem.
I think
it's a
poem.
Yeah. Come on, don't you want to end up on like some radical feminist forum where they're dissecting? Dude, I never told you this. Back when I did the rants and stuff, and it was very early on, I used to put like Fallout posters on my wall behind me. And at one point I had a line of Nuka-Cola bottles on a poster, really pretty, right?
Yeah.
And somebody sent me a link. It's defunct now. I can't find it anymore, to a feminist forum where the women on there were raging out, calling me a internal misogynist and stuff, and saying that proof was outside of the anti-feminist points I was making, but proof was that I was putting the Nuka-Cola bottles on my wall and they were like symbolic for dicks. So I was
Damn.
I was wondering what the fucked up angle was gonna be.
I know.
Bottles look like dicks.
No, they were seriously making the point that I was trying to subconsciously influence viewers by putting these phallic objects, fucking Nuka-Cola bottles, on the wall behind me, and that was the thing that I was supposed to just psychologically be fucking with you, just putting dicks in your heads.
I bet that was sponsored by Russia too.
No, I agree with the article now. Like, you've convinced me. Like, that's clearly what you were doing.
You know what? I should start doing that in total seriousness.
Yeah.
That should be a new thing I do.
We got another
Just throw the dicks everywhere.
We got another $5 tip from Mr. Dead. He says Brett has been debating flat earthers on his live stream.
Pro or against? Because I'm not sure.
I don't know. Oh, well, we've got $10 in Tesla, so now we need $80 for me to sexually harass GDR.
Come on, guys. Isn't it worth the price?
Yeah.
Don't you want to watch me be sexually humiliated by Pimpmunk live on stream?
I'm going to be brutal.
Oh, shit.
Come on.
A lady with giant boobs does a video, and they think the bottles are going to be...
I wonder.
Oh, they couldn't.
I wonder if it's
couldn't.
for them.
Well, I mean, they could not address the cleavage because you see that was an empowering move on my part as a woman. So you can't dick on that because that's
like
raw chick.
That's like depending on what kind of feminist you are, though. Too, they're like so fractured in and of themselves. Like
that's true. That's true. Some of them are more sex positive than others.
Yeah, well, so it's like, oh, she's a victim of the patriarchy. She feels like she must expose her breasts to get attention. Like,
I do from you menfolk. That's what gives my life purpose.
We got 11 minutes to do the 2 hours. We'll just go ahead and go the full 2 hours if you're cool with that. It's only 11 minutes, so
you're taking 11 minutes of my life, Pimp. I can't.
Well, you already agreed to do it anyway, fucker.
All right, then
could be
I'm going to
doing
grab it. I'm grabbing another beer. That's what
Okay.
I'm doing.
Yeah, he didn't grab enough beers to account for the extra 11.
I'm giving the people the time to tip to I can sexually harass.
GDR, which is what everyone's really here for. Come on.
Yeah. I'm. You know what? Somebody said egghead. I may get egghead on the show.
You should, dude. You should.
Oh man, there's a name I haven't heard in forever. I used to talk to him.
Hey, Pimp, you want me to actually talk to Egghead about coming on once?
Yeah, talk to him, man.
All right, dude.
I also talked to that other guy I told you about, the serious guest, Justin.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Wang.
I like Justin. I'm also gonna get those other two guys that we had on tap the other night.
Oh yeah, dude.
Those guys were fucking phenomenal, and they did agree to come on the show. I just got to get their contact information.
Yeah, you should look at because Dick Masterson has a network that they're part of. I'm considering joining it myself, honestly, and there's a lot of good shows there. So definitely
those fuckers are awesome, dude.
Yeah, they're awesome, dude.
And those two guys were fucking great. And sometimes you connect with people and you work well, and I can see we work well together.
If that's the case, I'll try and bring them on tap more often.
Yeah, I work well with GDR too.
Yeah, yeah.
I was
on raw sexual energy between us, man.
I was on her show a few months ago, and
I remember that.
Blast, man, I had a fucking blast.
I'd like to bring you back on. So I'd like to start bringing on other people. I'm gonna try and con Ben to come on. If I'd be on his DP show, be like, Ben, come on my show.
I can ask him about that if you want.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Get Billy's fat ass on it.
No pressure, because I know he's like super busy with them.
Oh yeah, he definitely is, but I'm sure he can squeeze in some time.
My fat ass will come on if you ever want me again.
Maybe. Honestly, we're having I mean, it's still up in the air, but we're having a totally drunken high New Year's stream. So.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, just going full Monty. Like, we're probably not. Normally, we have stories and articles and covering and stuff, but we're just gonna go crazy on this one. I think it's gonna be really fun.
4-hour New Year's show. So.
Yeah, nothing that's. I couldn't do a 24-hour. Ours will probably be like 2 hours.
I'm not gonna be on the full 24 hours.
Oh no, never again. It was I like.
So wait, are you guys streaming on the actual like the new year, like when it takes over?
I'm probably streaming on like I don't know, maybe the 23rd, 24th. I have to see how my patrons are kind of.
And I don't know about DA. Are they doing it New Year's Eve or New Year's Day?
Honestly, I'll be entirely honest. I don't know. It's I think it's New Year's Day.
I just know it's a 24-hour stream.
It is New Year's Eve. Okay.
Yeah. I could not do it. I don't know how Ben and stuff do like these 24 hours. The biggest one I've ever done was like a 6-hour stream in a row, and I wanted to kill myself when it was over. So
I've done 3 24-hour shows. 4 24-hour shows.
Yeah, dude, that's way too many hours, dude. That's way too many hours.
My show.
I'll tell you, as a viewer, I don't know. We should find the viewer who watched the whole fucking thing. I don't think that there's a single fucking person that ever watched it.
I have
not in one sitting. No way.
Yes, I have had one.
Really?
I have had one. Yes, when I did the first Galen fundraiser, I can't remember his name, but there was one guy who started when I started. He ended when I ended. He was there the whole fucking time.
Shit, dude!
That's amazing.
And on that show, I was the only one who went the full 24 hours. Everybody was taking nap breaks and shit, and I was like,
Pimp's in it to win it.
But we earned 15 grand then.
Awesome.
Yeah,
dude.
that's awesome.
Taking a fucking nap break.
But I had a lot of cool
pussies.
But we had Mercedes Carrera on. We had Chris Reagan.
Oh, Mercedes.
She's so cool. I think she won head drive by. There's a bunch of fucking people that came in on that show to raise money for Galen, and we did it. We did a good job.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I'm proud of that. And I did the 24-hour 420 show with DP in studio. I was there. I almost attacked them.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's true.
I don't know how I would make it through a 24-hour stream all by my lonely, right? Because like I'm gonna be drinking.
I'd have to have somebody talking to me.
I'm gonna be drinking, dude. That's like how I stream. I stream and drink. I can't drink for 24 hours.
Yeah, I may be in Seattle next month, right?
Oh shit! What are you doing in Seattle?
Well, there may be a meetup, and I was invited.
Oh yeah, the dick. Hey, I wonder if the NFHC guys are gonna be there because they're dickheads, so they might end up going there.
They're actually gonna put me on the marquee if I go.
I know. That's cool.
Yeah, they said it's gonna be Dick Masterson featuring DP, and if I go, it's featuring DP and Pimpmunk. So.
And Pimpmunk. Awesome.
Oh shit, dude. Well, if you're in town, I'm gonna try to see you.
Should come to Canada and I'll
come see me last time I was in town.
Well, fuck, dude. You know, I gotta work. I gotta
no excuses.
You know, I can get fired and shit.
Well,
you know?
I've been to Seattle. I've been to Seattle.
You don't need a job. You need to go see Pimp.
The last time, well, it wasn't the last time. The time before last, we was in Seattle. Fucking Homeland Security got me.
Oh, dude, that was right. I pulled up in it was a train station, right?
Bus station.
The bus station.
What happened was I had to piss. So I gave D gave D my bag and hugged him and said, man, I gotta go piss. Ran to the bathroom. He took my bags out to the car. When I walked out the bus station, Homeland Security walks up to me and grabs my ass. They thought we were doing a drop off. They thought I was dropping off drugs to D.
It was fucking great because I was like, okay, I'll like look at my car, dude.
And they took all my shit out of my bag, had a fucking canine come up sniff it.
Whoa. Dude, could you only imagine if we were black?
What are you insinuating with that, man?
If we were black, it probably would have been drugs in the bag.
No, I'm serious. Like,
Stephen Wojcicki, it's a joke. Fuck.
I got you there, dude.
No, there probably would be. That's just a statistical fucking thing.
Them their colored folk love them.
This is statistics. That's how you say.
That is how you say.
I still want to say, why is it okay to say people of color but not colored people? It doesn't make no goddamn sense. All you did is switch the words around.
I don't like the pox, dude.
Whoa!
The pox.
Holy
shit. The pox did like that. The acronym
oh, you mean like
bothers
smallpox, right? Smallpox.
You know, because people abbreviate it in conversations. The POCs, the pox, as I call them.
Yeah.
I guess people don't want me to harass GDR because they're not tipping right.
All right. Well, yeah.
And we only got 4 minutes, man.
No, I'm just saying, call them black, dude. So fucking black.
Yeah,
call them brown, dude.
Yeah.
Call them lesser people.
I just don't like having to memorize a whole bunch of acronyms, to be honest. I was in the military. I had to remember way too many acronyms in my life. I'm done with them.
Fuck that.
Yeah, my acronym is Cracker Boy.
Sweet.
Because I cracked them boys. What?
What?
Why did I say that?
Why did I admit it live on stream?
Live and living faggotness.
You're a cracker boy.
Oh shit! Someone get Keemstar in here.
Drama.
Some drama happening.
Let's get into the news. What?
Let's get right
into the news. Yeah,
the news. Yeah.
Does the black people news?
Hey, wait a minute. No, no. Pimpmunk.
What? It's okay. I'm from Mississippi.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
From Mississippi.
Mississippi. It's okay. So yeah, we got like 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes. You better tell for me to like harass this motherfucking woman.
How much?
This is the one reason I'm here today.
That kratom kicked it in, dog. That kratom's kicked in.
How much to harass?
She got up in the morning.
How much to harass the woman?
We need $80 more.
Yeah.
God damn it, dude.
Come on.
In regular
It's pricey being sexist in this day and age, man. You got to pay out.
You know, we all need to live vicariously through your brazen sexism. Like, how are we going to do this without $80?
Come on, reparations, boys. Let's go.
Do it. Like Shia LaBeouf said, just do it.
Don't you want to fund Pimp's fund to sexually harass me? Fund his fund?
That's a noble cause, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where are all these Nazis, right? Because wouldn't they fund it?
I wish, like, if I had a couple, like if Finn would have showed up, I'd be for sex.
You can't see the hats they're wearing in the chat though, so they could.
I thought the Nazis had money, dude. I thought the Nazis were rich and they could afford to fund sexism or something.
We need some rich Nazis in here right now.
Some Brazilian Nazis in here.
Yeah, speaking of rich Nazis, where's Finn? If Finn was in here, he would have tipped it by now. Or if the Enclave, Landon Maywood. Landon don't like me when I harass people, though. Yes, he does. He loves it. Anyways.
Wow.
Let me check it. Come on. No.
Me and Finn are gonna be streaming some Wolfenstein sometime. So stay tuned.
Dude,
for that.
Is that
old
gay?
school. It's old school.
The old
dude.
school one?
Yeah.
The old one? Oh,
Yeah, the old school one. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Windows 95 and Wolfenstein. That's all I needed.
I remember I had like a little floppy disk with that shit.
I got a floppy dick right here.
Mine came on like you used to be able to get these CDs that were like a collection of games, like just random games on one CD collection. And they had like Wolfenstein. It's just the weirdest combination of games on them. Leisure Suit Larry.
Oh man,
Dude, that's
that?
old school. Yeah.
Yeah.
I seen this gaming system yesterday at a fucking Family Dollar store. It said it had over like 80 something old school games on it, man.
Yeah, it's one of those that they like pack full of stuff. My dad's a big fan of like really old, like Atari-esque stuff and older. So like I pick up systems like that every once in a while at flea
I started
markets.
to buy one to give it away on a special stream or something.
Yeah.
That's
That'd be
would
good for
say-
like another charity stream.
I would say just pirate everything, you guys. It's not that hard.
here's the
You
deal,
can't
because-
ROM everything now. That's
No,
true.
I'm glad you're here, Gino, because in
Yeah.
a couple of months I'm going to be doing a fundraiser for sexually abused children.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
I mean, that's not cool, but
but
the
yeah, I know.
fundraiser.
You monster!
I'm just looking for an actual fundraiser that gives them the money.
Yeah, that's very hard to find these days.
It's very. I mean, you think that's hard? I want to set up my first fundraiser, and I want to make it animal related.
That's cool.
So I'm trying to find.
hard, dude.
Yeah,
There's a lot of shit. A lot of those
I know.
organizations have on them. It's really sad.
Yeah,
I know. I'm trying to find a more legit one, but it's so fucking difficult.
it is difficult. Well, I just want to say that the show's about to end. Thank you for joining us, GDR. You've been a great
Thank
guest.
you. Thank you for
I love
having me.
having you. Yeah, I love having you on. Even though it's hard to get you on sometimes.
I'm sorry. I have the worst schedule ever.
Yeah, it's hard life working as a prostitute at a truck stop.
You weren't supposed to tell anyone, you piece of shit.
Oh fuck! You still owe me.
Yeah, that's little known. Pimp was speaking about himself. In fact, I owe him.
Yeah.
Blowies don't come cheap.
Actually, I do work. I am a lot. I'm a fucking
Blowies
lot
don't
lizard,
come
dude. I'm a lot lizard. I suck at truckers' dicks for meth.
He's very talented.
Yeah,
That's how you know you've
The
gotten
suction
paid.
on Pimp Man, you don't even know.
dude. I can suck a basketball through a fucking water hose.
Oh yeah.
Dude. You know, that phrase is usually a golf ball, but you increase the size. You're
Yeah,
like,
dude, it's
no,
gold.
basketball, dude.
Hey, he's got the backup to back that up.
I do.
You're gonna destroy that hose. I hope you know.
I'm gonna destroy it. But anyways, I want to thank everybody in the chat room for viewing, watching, liking, sharing, tipping, whatever you did. I appreciate you. Appreciate Girl Does Rant for joining us. Appreciate D as always. This little fucker right here, Animancer.
Okay.
He's awesome. He's always awesome. I tell you what, I'm gonna give him a little props. This dude has helped me a lot behind the scenes with guests, with all kinds of shit, man. He's a true dude. He's true. And
I'm happy to help you out, man. I
Yeah.
believe in what you're doing.
I thank you very much. And yeah, so catch you later. Make sure you watch tomorrow. Most likely Magog's gonna be here if everything works out, and D gonna be back.
Yeah.
Move
D's
your
here
ass
for-
over to Twitch fast.
Yes, and D's here for the week, for the rest of the week. Is that okay, D?
Fuck it, dude.
Yeah.
I can play video games later.
Yeah, that's right.
No, I'm sorry. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go play video
Yeah.
games.
You gonna do it live?
I probably will. Red Dead Redemption
Well,
2,
tell
man.
him. Are you doing it now? About to do it now?
Probably. I'm gonna go
Well,
like maybe
type in
beat
the
my
chat
dick and then grab a controller and go
Everybody-
live. You know.
Type in the chat room where everybody can click on your channel.
Yeah, and
Oh,
sub to
shit.
him. Sub to him too.
Go sub to D, and if you ain't got nothing else to do, go watch D play games and have fun. He'll talk shit.
Fuck yeah.
And I'll most likely be on at a later point today doing a test stream.
I
Awesome.
spelled sub wrong.
I'm working the OBS stuff. And I'm keep on talking. I'm just rambling now. Thank you, everybody. Remember, keep the wood up.